What is good, squad? Today we are going to go over 5 mistakes that all beginners make while doing a compost pile. Because if you do it wrong, you can wind up with a pile of stanky junk, and you don't want that. Now, compost is excellent for your garden. It is, as long as you do it right. So let's get into this video, squad. See you soon.
Welcome to Lester's G2R. Yeah, Lester's G2R. From the seed to the harvest.
All right, squad. Mistake number 1 is too much green material. That could be grass, weeds, fresh weeds, food scraps, anything that holds in nitrogen. What's gonna happen if you wind up with too much green material, it'll just begin to get too wet, too slimy, and it will stink. It will smell completely foul. The easiest thing to fix this is to ensure that you are keeping a good balanced green to brown materials. I use a 4:3 ratio. As long as you keep that balanced green to brown ratio, your compost will thank you for it. And it will keep breaking down, and you will get that nice black gold that you are desiring. Mistake number 2, squad, is airflow. If you don't get enough oxygen throughout your compost pile, what will happen is that compost will get compacted and it will cool off and stop breaking down. The beneficial microbes need oxygen. Just like you need to breathe, your compost needs to breathe as well. To remedy getting enough air within your compost pile is to grab your shovel, grab your pitchfork, grab your rod fork, and just get in there and just work that compost. In my last video, I show you how to turn your compost. That is what you're doing with your compost. You're introducing more oxygen to it to keep it breaking down. All right, squad. Now we're at mistake number 3. Mistake number 3 is moisture. Not ensuring that your compost pile has the necessary moisture in it in order to do what it needs to do. So your compost pile is not supposed to be soaking wet, nor is it supposed to be bone dry. Think of it as a sponge. When you wring that sponge out, it's not dripping wet anymore, but you can feel that it still has some moisture in it. And that's the way your compost pile needs to be. If you got too much water in your compost, what's gonna happen is it's gonna start smelling like a rotten egg. You're gonna start up an anaerobic environment, and you don't want that. So, to remedy it, if your compost is too wet, what you do, just add some more browns or greens to your compost and give it a good mix. Go ahead and turn it until that moisture distribute to your new greens and browns. Now, if your compost is too dry, what you can do is just add some more water while you turning that compost, introducing that oxygen while you add more moisture to it. Hey squad, if you're still rocking with me, we have made it to mistake number 4, and that is putting the wrong materials in your compost pile. If you watched my last video, then you'll know what I recommend going in your compost pile. That would be your plant material from your garden, like your vines, your leaves. When you cut your grass clippings. When your leaves fall off your trees in the fall, your leaves, your table scraps. Now, when I say table scraps, I'm not talking about chicken bones. I'm not talking about chicken, turkey, ham, steak. No, we're not putting that in your compost. We're putting just the natural materials, vegetables, strawberries, bananas, banana peels, stuff like that. Your corn husks, hay, paper, shredded paper. When you shred your bills in your shredder, add that to your compost. You do not want to add treated wood. You do not want to add diseased plants, because when that breaks down, those those chemicals is in that compost, meaning when you use that compost for your plants is gonna uptake that. You will be consuming that. So let's just try to stay away from anything with chemicals in it. Let's stay away from your meat substance, because when you put that meat and stuff in your compost, you're gonna have creatures coming to want to get that out. So you want to stay away from that. We have made it officially to mistake number 5. And mistake number 5 is simply expecting that you're gonna get compost overnight. Unfortunately, that's not gonna happen. As long as you stick with the basic steps, feeding your compost with new greens, feeding your compost with new browns, keeping the correct moisture continuously to turn your compost. It will take time, but guess what? When you're gardening, starting your plants from seed, watching it grow, that also takes time. That compost will feed your garden, which in return will feed you. So, if you made it and you stayed all the way through to number 5, I do thank you. And if you have any questions, something that I did not mention within this video, just let me know down in the comments. Once again, thank you for rocking with me, squad, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Deuces.
Welcome to Lester's G2R. Yeah, Lester's G2R. From the seed to the harvest, let's grow.